communication is nobody else's business. But unfortunately, Debbie has a pattern of outing stuff, so I don't want to get my words twisted by her. So I usually like to be transparent and say, yes, I'm talking to Debbie, or no, I'm not talking to Debbie. It's not to violate her privacy, and it's not to help the trolls or anything like that. It's just to give full transparency that, yes, I'm talking to her, or I have talked to her, and that's it. I'm not coming on here to bash her. I'm not coming on here to say anything bad about her. There's some other things I will say about some other people. Braden and Susie Q, I got a call from them yesterday night, and that was recorded because they like to harass me, apparently. Got that recorded, Susie. Apparently Susie Q has been lurking on her troll account for a while now and been stalking me. And I'm like, well, you're an old woman. You have a son or grandson. Sorry, you have a grandson that lives with you, and you're spending time stalking me. So how does that make any sense, Susie? How does that? And I'm assuming she's already reporting me because, she hates me talking about her. She begged me not to talk about her. She said if I talk about her, she's going to sick her lawyer on me. I said, okay. I love when people threaten their lawyer. Like, I'm going to get my lawyer. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to get my lawyer. And we're all going to get our lawyers at the end of the day. And our lawyers are all going to go out drinking. There's J Block. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I had that call. Does anybody, just out of curiosity, because Braden is so annoying, I have to ask this. Does anybody want to hear the whole call I had last night with Braden and Susie Q? Anybody? If not, it's completely fine because I don't really care to play it. But if somebody wanted to hear it, then they can. You want to, puppy? You know who Braden is, right? Do you know who Braden is? No Cap? Braden No Cap? I think you're the only one that said yes, puppy. So does anybody else want to hear it? Yeah, Braden's always trying to start shit. He's always trying to start problems. And so I will play this real quick. Susie Q wasn't very happy I was recording them, but and I was just trying to mess with her a little. Well, I don't believe what I was saying. I was telling her, oh, you're down with Rosa and everything. It was a joke because obviously Rosa's not around anymore, but I was just messing with her because I'm like, why are you still around, Susie? Like, come on. But let me play that. Let me see if I can get it on here. Let's see. Let's play that Susie Q. Oh, I'm scrolling the wrong way. I'm going further down. I need to go up. Wait, where is it? Okay, here. Is this it? Let me listen.
No Cap.
Can we talk Debbie on the line?
I don't think she's gonna go for that right now. She's pretty pissed. She's not even happy with me.
What did we do? No, she said you made accounts.
Well, exactly. She thinks I'm working with Braden No Cap out of all
Oh
people.
my
I
gosh.
know, right?
Oh Lord. Let's get her on the line.
I don't know if she's going to now. She's pretty pissed off. You know how hard it is to get her on the line when she's pissed. Oh, bye.
Oh, I think this is when they hung up on me. I gotta keep skipping it.
Happy.
Well, then I guess there's nothing we can do.
I'm sorry, Susie.
Have a great night. Hey, you, Raiden.
I'll be doing the awareness. Tune in tomorrow, guys.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Oh, that's not even the... Is this it?
Of him with
yeah, I saw
Rhonda
that. Yep, we saw that, and that is not true. I hope you take those down. Because have you ever seen Braden's been online a lot, here and there.
Well, she said that he had followed Rhonda and them, and she...
No, but Rhonda has Braden blocked.
All right. Well, guys, I think this is a case of mistaken identity. It seems like she's playing us against each other.
You know what, Ben? I'm telling you. Braden has never posted one bad thing about you, never said one bad thing about you on live, never, ever said anything to anybody. He's been very fair, never did awareness about you, Debbie, nobody. You need to go to that Brandon kid that does it. He's the one that posts everything.
True.
She you know what she said yesterday? We have it in. So if you're recording us, please don't do it because
I'm not. But what's this deal? So you're admitting you're talking to her. You just said she wrote you.
Nope. She DM'd Braden and he showed it to me. He showed what she said because she had Braden blocked. And then all of a sudden, Braden said, "Oh, Debbie, there's a DM that says that Ben's been mean to her and that he's been making accounts on with my picture. That you're using my picture.
No.
And you're saying, and you're making accounts on Braden. So if anybody was following Rhonda, it was a fake account, but Rhonda
it was him. It was him. It was the real him. It was on his account.
Rhonda has Braden blocked.
Maybe now, but I got all the proof. She sent me all this proof. So, I mean, there's no denying it. He did follow Rhonda. Maybe it was by accident, but yeah.
Because Rhonda blocked him. Rhonda has Braden blocked. I can guarantee you. Because Braden.
Because you know why? Because Rhonda is friends with for the BS Ben.
And they don't like Braden. None of them like Braden.
For the BS doesn't like him either.
So that wasn't you and Debbie's live. You haven't been these Susie Q accounts because that's what she told me. You've been trolling her.
You know what? I don't even have that account on there anymore. Ever. Yeah, that one's gone. I deleted that a long time ago. I deleted that over a year ago. In May. I deleted Susie Q in May because I didn't want anybody trolling me because I'm an old lady. I'm older than Debbie.
Right. Well, now she brought this to me. She told me that you were trolling her, and you have all these accounts.
She told us you've been making fake accounts on us.
Wow.
And then I'm like, well, I have a lawyer in California. We have a lawyer, and we even gave him the name to Debbie once a long time ago. We have a lawyer in California that had to deal with some stuff, and we have for social media with us. We have a lawyer there, and we have a lawyer in North Carolina. So if anyone wants to screw with us, go for it because we never did anything.
Susie Q.
No, I didn't.
You made a fake account on Braden
and posted. That wasn't a fake account. That was AI.
She said you make fake accounts. It's in a DM, and then I told Braden block her.
I don't make fake accounts of you guys. I don't care about it. In fact, I actually told her, let's help, because she was telling me Braden was going through a tough time because she was admitting she and Braden were talking, and he was telling her he's not been doing good. What? And so we put her in, I said, maybe Debbie, we should introduce him to a friend of ours named Natalie. And so he got on the call with her.
That was just trying to be nice. You know,
we were trying to be nice to you because she told me you admitted to her. You said you're not making no money on your live. You were crying to her, all this stuff. So I told her we should help Braden out and make him a new friend because you were telling her you were lonely. You didn't have no friends. I got all this documented. So don't come at me saying I'm making fake accounts and you and Grandma when she's been telling me all this stuff about you.
Yeah, she's playing what Debbie is.
This is how it goes. Debbie likes to talk shit about you, and then Debbie turns around and talks shit about me to you. She likes to play the game. How you were talking about.
Hey, truth be told, I have a question for you later.
Do another. You know, she's bored.
Is that the real truth be told?
You know that?
Right.
She doesn't have a lot of fun. You know how she gets mad at Shadow? Now Shadow went and go get to her yesterday.
I have a question for you. I saw you somewhere.
We tried to help you make friends with Shadow.
What? It's just a lot of fun. I don't want to be involved because it's too much drama. It's too much playing back and forth on both sides of the fence. Amen.
Amen.
You know.
We've always tried to be nice to everybody. We never ever downed you once to anybody.
You always say that, but then somehow you guys are still wrapped in the mix.
Where are the receipts?
How you keep saying, oh, he's not involved in all the drama, but how did he even? How did he get on my page so quick that day with that AI? Tell me that if he's not.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Shannon in here? Is Shannon in here? Hey, I made this picture of Shannon, but because me and her aren't fighting, I didn't post it. But I did want to show everybody real quick because it's quite fun. You know, I made one of Rhonda. Wait, why is it not even oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is like messed up. Hold on, let me flip it. There we go. I made this for you, Shannon. You like this, Shannon? It's like you making it's you with a nice list. In a naughty, it doesn't even show the full picture, goddammit. But I'm on, like, it's basically it's on her YouTube. Oh, okay. But this is Shannon. I made this last night, but then I took it down because I said maybe it's a little too mean with all she's going through right now. You know, and I just want to be very clear toward everybody listening. Shannon is not a racist. I did have to say that because I do feel like I need to defend Miss Shannon. Shannon is not a racist by any accounts. She's not even a homophobe. And she called me the F slur, and I'm saying that. By the way, who has been called the F slur by Shannon? Anybody? Only me, right? Right? Only me. And I'll say it, that Shannon is not a homophobe. No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not. I'm telling you that. As the one that got called the fucking slur, she's not a homophobe. And it's so funny that the ones that like to call her that now were the ones that sat by her when she said that, and they were all like, oh, she's a homophobe. She's a homophobe. Or, sorry, she's not a homophobe. But then, now when I say she's not, then they're getting mad at me. Oh, hi, Shannon. See, that was her. See, she came in here on her real account. That's so funny. But I'm being serious. Like, she always gets mad at me. She's like, why did you call me a racist the last time? You know I'm not a racist. And I'm like, I know. I was picking at you. I don't believe Shannon is a racist. And I don't believe she's a homophobe. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You know, she apologized for the stuff she said. And some of these people are going hard at her now because they get fun out of it. But I remind people, and Shannon, you know, I'm not trying to start any problems in here, but when you first said the slur, because it is a slur, just because you say a slur doesn't mean you don't need to be put in that category. Everybody says slurs, it doesn't mean you're that, you know? So, but anyway, when she said that, I went at her, and they defended her. Manda and all of them, they defended her. Now that it's convenient for them, now they're going at her for that. But I remind you, I talked to Manda privately when that happened, and I'm like, Manda, you know, how are you all right with what Shannon said? And Manda said, because she's not a homophobic person. She was, you know, you got her heated in the moment, and that's why she said it. So I just want to be very clear that even Manda knows Shannon's not a homophobic person, because I talked to Manda during that time, and she said, no, you know, she said, I was in that live. And she said, you poked at Shannon and you got her to the boiling point. And that's why she said that. So, you know, now I agree with that. I agree with what Manda's originally said, which was she was in the heated moment and she wasn't trying to be, you know, discriminatory when she said that. And so, no, I'm not saying that excuses it. I'm just saying that you should not be labeled as a homophobic person for the rest of your life. I'm shocked that people are using that just to kind of poke fun at you, and don't let that get to you, you know? Her intent was bad. It wasn't bad. You know, me and Shannon have had a back and forth for a long time. I've done some really bad stuff to her, you know, she's gone through it with me, and you know, we both admitted stuff. Well, look, at the end of the day, guys, I'm not going to sit here and go back and debate all of this with you. I just don't believe Shannon's a homophobic person, and I just wanted to clear that up because last time I said something on live, Shannon said, why were you saying I'm a racist? You know I'm not a racist. And I said, I know, I'm sorry. So I wanted to just clear that up because I was on this topic. I wanted to clear it up that in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, I'm not the dictator, I'm not a dictator. In my opinion, Shannon is not a racist. In my opinion, Shannon is not a homophobic person. That's point blank, okay? People who don't constantly use that word. Well, you know, that's the thing, though. I'm not going to argue about it. You want to argue about stuff, but you defended her at the time she said it. Okay, now that it's convenient, you're going at her. It's all selective outrage. That's what it is. It's selective outrage. It's all selective outrage. Because if she was your friend and she said these things, you would be standing by her. But because she's not your friend, because you guys are on opposite sides now, that's why you're going at her. As I recall, J-Block has actually used that. Like, come on, we're not going to go tit for tat here. That's not what I even came on here to discuss, honestly. I'm not going to be part of it. You want to threat? I don't care. I'm already a part of that. They just showed a picture of me the other day. I don't care. Do you understand? I don't care. Did you see the video I made where Rhonda had me in handcuffs, and we're in jail? I don't care what these people want to do. I'll go at myself. I don't care. I don't care. Do you understand that? We don't care. I don't care. The real people don't care. You know, it was funny because I can laugh at my fucking self. These people, yes, you can do it. You can do a topic on me. Feel free. I would love it. But here's my advice. If you're going to make any AI images of me, can you please, I don't have blonde hair anymore. The last one they did, I had blonde hair. You got to, do them more accurately, okay? That's it. I just ask, if you're going to make an AI image of me, make it more accurate. Okay, I gave you some highlights in the newest video of me, so use those instead of your old ones, because that's all you have is old shit, okay? It's crazy. Yeah, thank you, Purple. There's a new one. If they want to use the new one, I think they should use the new one. I'm not trying to pick a fight with that Piss Nation people. I'm just trying to sit there and say that it's crazy what I've been seeing going around here. On the streets of TikTok, and I think everybody has the right to speak their fucking mind on it at this point, because whether we're quiet or not, they still mention me. I haven't talked about Piss Nation, and they still made an AI image of me. Not that I'm mad, it was a stupid picture, but at the end of the day, who's more obsessed with who? Okay? But I've always said I'm going to defend myself, and I am going to defend myself. And I always will. Always fucking will, okay? 100%. I have not spoke on them, Shannon. And these people, when they went live, I went on the rewatch, and they had an AI picture of me up there. And it proved that they were watching my lives because they had an AI picture of something that I had said at one point. I think it had to do with, I don't even remember what it had to do with now. It was something stupid, but it proved they're watching my lives. Who's more obsessed with who? You guys go your way, I'll go my way. I've always said that. You can ask me any question you want, puppy. Anything, because, yeah, that one's crazy. She's, yeah, you watch them. Only because they watch me, believe me on that. You know what intuition is? I have an intuition when they're talking about me. That's what it's called. I don't go watch their lives. I have rewatch for a reason, because when I have free time, I'll go watch it. I don't watch their lives. I don't. They are obsessed. They're very obsessed women. And at the end of the day, why can't we all just have... Why is she gifting... Oh, do you really want to get into that? It's very simple. Debbie blocked her. She's mad. She's going to gifting against Debbie. Yada, yada. It's a whole saga. It's a saga. It's always a saga with that one, Shadow. She's got problems, okay? You wouldn't imagine some of the stuff she's wrote me. Very crazy. She's like, I'm sorry. I know some people like her. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah. She's crazy. And I've tried to be so kind to her. But you know, Shannon, she always writes me. I even told Debbie today, I said, I don't write her. Any conversation me and Shadow have ever had in the last 4 or 5 months is because she writes me. And then she used to go on these lives. Oh, he's harassing me. What do I do? You're contacting me. You're reaching out to me. How am I harassing you when you're contacting me? Okay? That doesn't make much sense. If you're contacting me, now, did I say some nasty stuff to her when she contacted me? 100%. Yes. But why the fuck did she contact me? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Nuh-uh. No, she's crazy. I try not to deal with her. I blocked her, but sometimes she gets in. Yeah, I can't, and you gotta admit, she's an older woman. The fact that she's got this obsession with me is kind of weird. She's got an obsession with younger people. You can tell that. And she wants to be I've always said this. People don't believe it. I am 24 years old. If somebody's older than me, they should be a mother figure to me, not a friendship figure. And she wanted to be a friendship figure. And it's just awkward. It's very awkward, Well, Debbie, let's be honest. Debbie doesn't act her age, though. That's the thing. That's the difference. You have an obsession with older women. I don't have an obsession with anybody. I may like certain people, but she wanted to be a girlfriend. That's what Amy always told me. She wanted, which I don't know if that's true. I'm over the nip slip. These people are going at the nip slip thing still. I'm like, oh my gosh. In reality speaking, it's not a big deal at the end of the day. Don't let them bully you for that. And that is harassment that they're bringing that up still, because that's sexual harassment. You know something, Shannon? It's sexual harassment. It just shows how jealous these people are. Does she really come up? Hello?
Oh my God, I didn't even mean to request, but hi, honey. Okay. I'm sorry. No, it's all right. Whatever. It's all right. It's all right. It's
all right.
Don't even worry. Sexual harassment is whatever. Wait till I post, because, and you know what? It doesn't even matter because they're not even going to give a shit. But I explained it to a few people, and I'm bearing a little bit because and you'll see, because that's where I was most of the day, because everybody knows I still record and post Debbie on my YouTube. But I missed the first time she was on this morning because I was getting my mammogram. And some people are aware, yes, I had a lump. I was nervous, but actually everything's fine. It's benign. It's something, and I'll post it. I won't even get too much into it, but it's benign. It's like what do they call it? I don't even know, an oil cyst. It's something that's going to be.
You're a beautiful person.
No, but I'm just saying, you guys, like, they're making fun of me because of that, because that's what that was. They call me the third nipple. Like, what if that really was cancer? Wouldn't they have felt like shit? Thank God it's not, but I'm going to, I don't know. It's just, they're ridiculous. Everyone's ridiculous.
But, just ignore. I try to ignore them as much as possible, but I haven't been talking about them, and they made me in that AI video of theirs. So I'm like,
I know, hi Kendra, honey.
They're disgusting people, but
I just don't understand, because you know what? All of this could have been avoided to have an adult conversation, which is what I initially tried to do that night, because if I remember correctly, and please, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. But I just remember at that point in time in that live, well, how would I know if they're making fun of you if you block them? Because I do go and look. Obviously, they're posted on my YouTube. If you know that someone's talking about you, come on, as a human being, you're not going to go and look. Come on. Please. We all do it, most of us. Like, a flasher, okay, big deal. So you know what, I'm not even like, that doesn't even bother me. I don't know why you guys think that bothers me. Who made the cop AI? What cop AI?
No, that's what I was going. Yeah, I didn't know you didn't mean to come up. I just wanted to clear that up because so many times that I you did confront me on that time.
So
Said,
old and wise. Old and wise, yes, I am old and wise. I will definitely admit that. All you have to do is ask me, "Are you this person?" I will say yes. I don't know who did it, but heart and soul. No, I don't know who that is.
I just wanted to clear up that I don't think you're a racist or a homophobe because
It's
I know
not disturbing. Do you know how many? Oh my God! Please.
Don't.
No,
anyway,
I know, and I'm not using an excuse. Yeah, believe me, I was really fucking lit that night when I did that.
Anybody hear me?
I'm listening. I'll shut up. Go ahead.
I wanted to answer J Block's question before I forget.
I'm not slick.
J Block, I made that AI of you because of the fact that everybody thought that you were the officer on the other line. That's why I made that, because there's so many conspiracy people that think that you were that officer that Debbie was talking to. I made it as a
I thought it was funny.
joke.
I thought it was actually funny. Both of them, all of them.
Yeah, they're funny, and I don't care. You know, these people are like, why would he make that? Why this looks? No, I don't care. I
thought it
don't
was
care.
kind of funny. Well, because sometimes you have to make fun. Hey, I did one with a Pop-Tart of me being a Pop-Tart. No, you're right, Purple Rain. Right. If you can't control it, right, you're absolutely right. Then I shouldn't get online and drink. Absolutely. Trust me. I learned my lesson since then. Yeah. I'm not humiliated or anything, but no, I think Ben understands. I had it with him. I was pissed, and he fucking got me irked. Like, you don't even know. And Ben, please tell them. Like, you were fucking texting me behind the scenes, and you
Guys,
you were going at me. I was fucking.
Yeah. Shannon was drunk. We had a little too much, texting back and forth.
It's not an excuse. I agree. It's not.
Yeah, it just got out of hand, guys. That's all.
I know, Sylvia, and it won't happen again. It won't. Just like the F word will never come out of my mouth. I get it. I get a lot. But people don't give me that chance. They just want to keep bashing me and bashing him and bashing Debbie and bashing this one and bashing that one and going and going and going and going. It's ridiculous.
Truth, are you in here? I had a question for Truth. I don't know if
I can drop if you want. It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't mean to come up, but I just did. I saw that people were defending me in your comments. That Laura, she said they need to leave them alone, and she's right. They need to leave everybody alone.
Everybody, just like everybody needs to go their own way. Hi, Truth.
Everybody needs to go their own way. Exactly. Okay.
But honey, I'll let you. It's your life, honey. I'm not like.
Thanks.
I'm glad I came up though, Ben, and I'm. Yeah, I think you've been doing good.
Thanks.
I'm watching, but I still have my doubts. But
everybody has their doubts at this point, right?
Right, but you know what? I'm glad that at least we can communicate nicely, and
we have to, and we have to laugh more. We have to have fun on here, don't we? There's too much negativity going on.
I agree. I wish others could see like that and just like cease and desist. I got my account back. Good. All right, I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna go spend some time with my hubby, and thank you. I appreciate it, Ben.
Thanks.
All right, I'm trying to do better. I really am, guys. I could say more, but I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Yeah, this was great. Okay, have a great
honey.
night.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay, no problem.
Bye, honey.
Bye. Thank you. Okay, moving on. So, Truth, I just wanted to diverge a little bit from the current topic. Were you in... Truth, are you still here? Truth, I've asked her this 2 times now because I know who Truth really is, but she wasn't on her account on the other live. I wanted to ask her, okay, you were in Dominic's live the other day, right? And you caught some of that stuff going on. It was very crazy. That whole live I saw you in. He had quite troubles going on yesterday, and I was going back and forth between him and the guy Ken, and it was just insane. They were really having it out last night on there, and they were going at the Ken guy, and then the Ken guy got on there, and he was crying, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leak everything." And these people always like, "Don't leak text, don't leak phone calls." You know, as soon as these people got into a fight, the Ken guy was on there saying, "I'm going to leak everything on that group. I'm going to leak all their texts and all their phone calls." And I'm like, and then he was going to leak something on this other guy proving that he paid all of his bills. And I'm like, wow, like, and they think what I do is bad, but look at these people. They're threatening to leak their bill shit and everything. I paid for this person's trip to this place. I'm like, yeah, the AJ guy. Yes, see, other people were watching that. It was crazy. And then in the midst of this, you got to remember that these are all conservative Republican, they're conservative Republicans, and they're having this brawling out on live like a cat fight. And I even commented in there on a fake account. I said, this is making me want to be a Democrat. This is not how Republicans should be acting on a live stream. Representing the red wave or the MAGA movement. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I thought it was a skit. Like, it can't, you know. Yeah, that Ken guy is very crazy. I didn't know he was such, you know, he always comes off very level-headed to me. But when I seen that, I was really shocked. I thought, I don't know if the part he did last night, if it was for entertainment. It seemed pretty real, but I'm like, the Ken guy, I went to his live and he was crying on there like, "Oh, I can't believe these people are going at me and fuck all these people." And then he said, "I'm going to call Ben Toy from Gravitas." And I'm like, oh, so now you're going to call somebody's agent that this girl's in a box doing whatever she was doing. It was very ridiculous. But, you know, I've watched, because Debbie battles Dominic, okay? I don't know if people know this or not. Debbie battles, obviously people know that. I don't even know why I said that. Debbie battles Dominic. So he's been around on her. I don't watch him independently, but I watch him when he's with Debbie. And he had the Ken guy around him like last year, I think it was. So I'm pretty sure that they were letting, like, it was a little more than they were making it about, because I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure, the Dominic guy and the Ken guy got together, like, sexually, you know? And so I sat there and said, so this is really just like a relationship falling out, and now they're going at each other. Like, it was ridiculous. And so I don't understand why people do that type of thing. If you have a falling out in your relationship, they had, sexually, you don't know that. Well, the Ken guy admits he's gay. Okay. I don't know if Dominic admits he's gay, but, they were definitely involved, because when he was battling Debbie last year, it's not what I hear. He was battling Debbie last year, and Ken was with him in person, and yeah, I remember that, and I said, "Whoa, okay." But yeah, he is not as straight. That is such a lie. That is not true. That is not true. He may battle pretty women. That doesn't prove anything. That he is definitely gay. Ken hooked up with AJ's cousin. I'm not into it that deeply. I don't know who the AJ guy was. I just heard him going at the AJ guy the other night, which was funny in itself. And then he went at some other lady. There was some other lady he started going at. He went at the Pearl lady. Yeah, it's like, it was, OMG, you don't know what you're talking about. I've watched, yes, I do. You know what? These people are like getting annoying. I know what I'm talking about. I've been watching this for a very long time, okay? Yeah, the guy who stands with ICE. Yes, exactly. The guy who stands with ICE. See, these people like him, so they want to admit he's gay. It's just, did you see what happened with Kristi Noem's husband? He turned out to be transgender now. So a lot of these people, they don't like to admit this stuff. But you can't sit there and say, because he's battling girls on here, he's not gay. That proves nothing. So whatever, you know? Like, come on. He does it for rage bait. I'm going to be muting everybody that continues to freaking come on here with this stuff. Like, I'm not listening to it. anyway, that was one thing. I didn't even get to finish the Braden thing, but yes, everything's getting crazy on this app now, and that's why I just said I think I'm going to stick with making those AIs. I don't even want to do these lives. I think I'm going to stick with making these AI pictures and just go from there. Yeah, it did. You're 100%. Yes, Love My Puppy. You know about. Wow, Love My Puppy. I'm surprised you know about that. You know about that. You saw that. Yeah, it went down. Books crashed. Thank you. I like them too, and I think the AIs are the best way to kind of go about things appropriately, because everybody's against. Everybody acts like they're against doxing, but at this point everybody's doxed, so whatever. But I don't like doxing. Like, people think I like doxing. I don't like it. I want to, there's better ways to go about things, and I think the AI is a middle ground. I think it's a middle ground where you can kind of make fun of yourself and make fun of other people without taking it too far. And so I think that's what I'm going to stick to. And if somebody is offended by the AI, sorry, I can't help you. But, I think that's what I'm going to stick to. I really do, because I like these AIs, and I like that you can put them to the way you want. And I like them. And the picture I made today with the Rhonda and everything, it was funny to me. Now, a lot of people wouldn't do that to themselves. The agency thinks she hates that fucking agency. She hates her agency. Yeah, no, it is funny. It is funny because a lot of people wouldn't make those things on themselves. I don't have a problem with it, because I just think you have to laugh at it. Why get yourself stressed? Like, Rhonda's sitting here saying she's going to do this, she's going to do that. She sent me a cease and desist. Great. Whatever. Until I'm in front of a judge, I don't care, but I'm laughing at it. So I made those pictures yes, I kind of was mocking her, but I was also kind of mocking, everybody, mocking myself, mocking everybody, but yeah, I think it's pretty funny. I wouldn't say Rhonda's all talk. I think Rhonda, and again, this is gonna, and I'm not backtracking. I don't think Rhonda is a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's a lovely lady, believe it or not. I think she's a lovely lady. But when it comes to the Debbie saga, I think she's got her head on backwards. And when it comes to the Debbie saga specifically, I'm not saying that's what people don't get. I'm not bashing people for who they are. I have not made one disgusting comment about her. I think she's probably a great lady. She lives a great life. But when it comes to the Debbie saga, I don't think she should have anything to do with it. I think she should enjoy her life and make if she has any friends that she's made from it, continue on with those friends. But I just think it's not the right place for her. I think she's kind of hurting the cause more than helping it. And I'm just being blunt when I say that. But that is not me in any way saying that I don't hate Rhonda. I don't. People think I hate all these people. I don't hate any of them. I just dislike some of their behavior. Just like some people dislike my behavior, right? So that's what I think. At the end of the day, people like to make it so personal. I don't hate her. I don't hate Rhonda. Want to make that very clear. I don't wish anything bad on her. I know other people do. I don't wish anything bad on her. I don't wish any harm on her. I don't wish any negativity to her. I wish her for the best things in her life, right? But at the same time, I'll be very vocal when I say she needs to get the hell out of awareness. She's not an awareness person. You're not an awareness person when you're going around saying that you're going to make calls to people's vets, when you're saying you're going to make calls to people's SSIs. That's not awareness. Awareness doesn't go that low, okay? Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm not, again, but and I'm sorry if she doesn't like me saying that. She said a lot of things about me that I don't like her saying, okay? But I'm not trying to bash her. I feel like I'm being pretty fair when I'm saying some of this stuff, because I'm not saying she's a bad person. But when you look at some of the stuff she said, it just doesn't fit. You can't sit there and say you're an awareness person. You can't. No. As a person, I'm sure she's a great lady. In terms of awareness, she's not meant for it. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's clear as day. But like I said, I'm going to stick with the AI stuff. I think it's funny. And people are more than welcome to. People have made AI stuff of me, and I've always laughed at it because I said, hey, it's a way to kind of get at people without kind of taking it too far in a way. I believe. So I'm going to continue doing what I think is appropriate, without taking things too far, and honestly, without taking things off the app for my opinion on it. But I think that's what's best at this point. And, I see a lot of people saying stuff just needs to stop and people need to go their own way. Yes. And also, I don't know. People have the right to do whatever they want. So it's very hard to answer that because as I've told Debbie, I just talked to her today, in full transparency. I just talked to her today. I just told her that I want peace with her. If she doesn't mention me, I won't mention her. But she can never stick to that because then somebody messages me, and it's like Braden today, and let me know like all the stuff she was saying about me, saying I'm making Susie Q accounts and all that, which is not true. So I can't have peace with Debbie. I always have a saga back and forth. At this point, I do feel like I've defended her where I feel like she needs defending. People say it's not my job or it's not my place, whatever. I had to clear that up when she was getting accused of doxing Rhonda because, believe it, Braden, because she didn't technically dox Rhonda's address. Has she doxed Rhonda's legal name before I even knew Rhonda's legal name? Absolutely. She has. I have proof of that. She's doxed Rhonda's legal name many, 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 many times. So, yes, she's doxed Rhonda, but I just wanted to clear up the fact that she had no part in the address thing, Right. It's very, yeah. I wish her the best. I don't wish anybody ill will. I don't wish her ill will. I told her that, but, I don't know what to say. Some people are incapable of change, but I see some of the stuff that's happening to her, and it's impossible to feel bad about that. It makes you sick to your stomach. I can't change. People are always like, well, why do you defend her? Why this, why that? I can't change how I feel at the end of the day. I agree she's done some awful stuff. I agree I've done some awful stuff, but, it's a half and a half, yeah. But, I appreciate everybody listening tonight because and it's glad, and I'm sure Shannon, I'm sure that's not going to last long either because I know these people are going to write Shannon like, what the fuck are you doing in Ben's live, but I just want to say again, and again, I mean this, and I just talked about this last night. This should have never happened. I brought up the whole Jen thing last night. Okay? Everything that happened with Jen was from people that wanted me and Jen to fight. I would say, and believe this or not, I would say I got more hate from being friends with Jen than I did with being friends with Debbie. If people can believe that. When I was friends with Jen, I got messages every day. How do you support this? Jen is doing this. Jen's saying this. Jen's doing that. And then they came into my life and people witnessed that, and so it's the truth. And I wish people would have understood that and understood that it should have never turned out the way it did. I don't have any personal problems with Jen other than the fact that, she knew what I was going. She's seen what people were writing me on the daily, trying to start shit. It's amazing to me that I can sit there and say, I got more hate from being associated with Jen than I did being associated with Debbie. Okay? So what does that tell you right there? What does that tell you? Okay? That should tell you a lot right there. I got more hate from being associated with Jen than Debbie. It shows that people do not want people getting along. And I also understand there was some jealousy involved. I've already said who I think was jealous of it. I'm not going to speak on that again because I know some people are friends with that lady now, even though I believe she's worse than me. You have to understand, she's doxed me many times. She actually went and looked up my voting precinct. I have proof of that. So I don't even know why people are friends with her now, but hey, whatever. But yeah, she was very jealous over the fact that I was friends with Jen, and she tried to sabotage that because when it was only me and her talking, she was completely happy. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, puppy? The T. I have proof what she did. She was always trying, ever since she found out I was dealing with Jen, she was out to get me and Jen not to deal with each other anymore. And that's truth. I have many proof of that. I have much proof of that. Because she wrote me all the time and said all this bad stuff about Jen. Yeah, Trinity. I hate to say, yeah, Trinity. Because you gotta understand, me and Trinity had been friends prior to me being friends with Jen. And we talked a lot. But I guess Trinity didn't like Jen, so when she found out I was friends with Jen and all that stuff, then she got like mad or jealous or something, because then all her comments toward Jen were very derogatory. And I have all the text still. She never liked me being friends with Jen, and I feel like it was a jealousy thing, which again goes back to my point of I'm 25 years old. These people always act like I'm the one that makes it a sexual thing. Name a reason why a 50-year-old woman with kids and a husband would be jealous that I have another friendship with a woman that's your age, okay? I was never in a sexual relationship with Jen. I was in a friendship with Jen, and the fact that another woman's gonna get jealous over that, a woman that has a husband and kids, is ridiculous to me. It's crazy, okay? It was never like that, but I guess she didn't like that I was talking to Jen. I don't get it. Yeah, just like the fucking... You're right, but people try to come in between that all the time, and it's hard, you know? If it wasn't, that's why I say, people say, oh, you blame social media, and that's not right, but if it wasn't for social media, I would have way more... I have friends off the app. People can deny that all they want, but I have friends off the app. I don't have friends on social media because people find out who my friends are in here, and they try to get in the middle of that, and it's wrong, and, you know, it hurts. But off social media, I have friends. I don't bring my friends on social media. I don't even tell them my TikTok anymore. Back in the day, maybe when I first got out of high school, people would ask me, like, what's my Instagram and stuff like that, and I'd give it to them. Now I don't give anybody my stuff like that because I like to have a real friendship, not a TikTok thing, you know? That's the truth. So I keep those things very, very separate. Then that's the reality of it. But... yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. I didn't come on here to bash anybody, but I just wanted people to know, understand that I will be continuing those AI images. If you like it, then you like it. If you don't, then you don't. You know, you didn't. I don't know what I didn't do. No, I didn't do any. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, Shannon, like I said, the only reason why I came on here and stood up for you is because I see, thank you. I see what they're doing to you, and, I just had to clarify, like, I don't think, like, you said the thing to me. You didn't say it to them. In terms of the homophobia part, right? So, I'm the one that has the right to speak on it, not them. You said it to me. You didn't say it to them. So I'm the one that's entitled to come on here and say, she's not homophobic, as the one that it was said towards. It wasn't said towards them. Okay? So, that's all. And people can take it, they can go at me, they can say blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'm just speaking my mind, okay? I'm speaking the truth. I'm not afraid of any of these people anymore. I used to get, you know, and then people like to say, oh, the mental health. I get it. But it genuinely did make me depressed how bad these people used to go at me. You know that. People know that. You know that, Shannon. It really did. I never lied about that. It got me depressed. It got me in a negative headspace. Nowadays, you know what I do? I laugh at it. because I have a great, I'm happy. These people don't know what I do in my personal life. I know, but we gotta stay. I know, believe me, but I used to cry, but I've cried a couple times over these things. But you know what? You'll never see me cry on live. You'll never see me cry in videos because that gives these people exactly what they want. So I have cried over this stuff a couple times. Believe me on that. But I've never done it on live. I've never done it in videos. I've done it privately. And, it sucks that I have to say that, but it's true. You can't help it. It's an emotion. You can't. But now where I'm at, that will never happen again because now I'm laughing. And, sometimes I get angry. Like me and Love Puppy, we had a little fight yesterday in here because of some past stuff, but we worked stuff out. And that was it, Love Puppy. You wrote me a very nice message and I wrote you a very nice message. We didn't talk after that. I didn't want to talk after that, but we cleared things up. And that's all I ask. We cleared things up and we're not friends. We're not buddies, but we're good. We're good. No, there's no issues between us. And that's all it took. Make that Birdo page yet. Oh, I don't have the time for that. I'm not going to be doing that. Birdo's irrelevant to me, honestly. I just told you, if I have anything AI to make, I'll make it. But I don't care that much about Birdo. I don't care, He came up here and was starting shit with me. Yeah, exactly. I know some people like him, but he has crossed the line a couple of times, and he's admitted to it. But no, I'm not making anything on Birdo. AI. It is. Yeah, exactly. AI. It is, and I think everybody should get more into the AI because it's fun. It's fun to do. Go to ChatGPT, type in a nice scene, whatever you want, and it'll be nice to do. It's a nice thing to get it's a nice stress release too. If you and Shannon, maybe you should do the AI stuff. I think you'd like it. Go to that ChatGPT site. And it's nice because you can make the ChatGPT and then you can turn it into a live image with TikTok. It's very nice. I love it. It's very fun to do. It's not too hard. You just have to word it right. Sometimes it messes up. It's AI. It's not perfect. It is taking up all the fresh water. What? I don't know what that means. Anywho, is there any other topic of discussion tonight? I think that's really everything that I had to say. There's 51 people in here, but there's only like 5 people talking. What does that tell you? It tells you that there's a lot of lurkers in here that are in here screen recording, and no problem, Shannon. I hope we can be cordial and everything. If you block me, that's all right. I get very confused because sometimes you follow me, then you block me, and I'm like, what the fuck? So if you want to block me, no hate, okay? No hate at all. Just do what you want, but don't confuse me with the block and unblock and block, and then like it's very confusing. Okay, I don't know if you meant to request.
I'm sorry. It's me. No, I won't. And I've done that before with a lot of people, but Ben, as long as you don't fuck with me and we're cool, then I don't have a problem. I really don't.
You don't have a problem with you, but please understand, these people are going, they're going to write you and say, why are you doing this?
I don't care. Whatever. You know what? My friends are my friends.
Can I just say something, please? I just want to make this clear. People are going to twist this, and I want you to agree with this. Me and Shannon are not friends. We'll never be friends, but I think we all have to, we should at least all try to get along as human beings, right?
Yes, to a point, but but people also don't know privately that you have apologized, and Debbie has too, specifically for what they've done. Like, people don't realize that. I don't put all that shit out. I don't put everything out there. I really don't. And this isn't no kumbaya or anything. Ben knows. I think he knows me to a certain point where I still don't trust him, but I'm still willing to give people a chance. And like, I'm gonna be honest, Ben. I won't talk with you outside of TikTok, but I'm
Exactly.
not gonna block. I'm not gonna go through it. As long as you're respectful and all that shit, then yeah. Oh, you need to know about the puppies. So do I. So wait. So wait a minute. So is it Miko or is it Cujo? Who did she get rid of? Somebody had puppies. Who did she get rid of? Cujo or the Miko? Who does she still have?
I don't. She still has Miko. I don't.
All right, so
but-
then it's the puppy that Miko had that she got rid of. So Miko had puppies again? What the fudge?
Yeah, but yeah,
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi, Jay. Oh my God, Jay. So Ben, I gotta tell you this, and I don't want to involve. Please don't get this person involved, like in this fucking stupid drama. But she is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He is aware. It's a long story, but Jay, Emperor J Dog. Is it okay to say? I don't want to say Jay like without. If you say it's okay, you know what I'm going to say. I've known him for fucking years, and Ben, if you followed me, you know who Jay is. Yes, it is, sis. Oh, so for those of you who do think I'm homophobic, I'm not, because I've had transgendered friends. Jay is actually a transgendered, more of a brother, family member. I've known him for years, and the only reason why it's taken me this long to get it politically correct is because this whole time I was under the impression. Oh, hi, there you are. I was under the impression that she was just. I don't want to get your GAY lesbian. I don't know how you. I don't want to get your thing taken down. And then she said, like, I've known him since MySpace, like forever, Jay, and he wanted to be sure that I guess was trustworthy. But go ahead and speak, Jay, because I fucking love you so much.
I'm not sure if anyone can hear me.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Hi, Rebel Sis. I missed you.
I fucking miss you. I got a new phone number. I have to give it to you, sweetheart.
Yes. How is everybody doing tonight? Good?
Yes, good. You're a good person to be in here. You're looking
Thank
fucking
you.
hot too.
Oh, thanks.
If I wasn't married, actually, he's engaged. So when are you guys getting married? By the way,
I'm not sure yet. With the whole president thing right now, not accepting. It's kind of hard.
yeah. So I've followed Jay for forever in a day. Watch the transition. So female to male, for those of you who are curious. And if you just kind of look at at his videos, it's what a beautiful transition.
Thank you. Yeah, it took me forever to get where I am today.
I know. Look how long it took you to tell me. I was like, I was taken aback. I was like, why didn't you just tell me that to begin with? Like, I don't have a problem with that. Christ. Don't you remember my friend? Remember I told you Iris? I mean, she ended up turning just to be psycho in the head, but
I do, yes.
Yeah, I fucking love you.
I love you too. I do. But Sis knows how I am. I'm the kind of person to where I feel like everybody should be who they are, regardless of what other people think. You know what I mean? If you're happy with yourself, that's all that matters.
I agree. I understand. And and Jay, I kind of told you the story, with Ben and Debbie and all that bullshit. And yes, we got angry at each other, and I called him the F slur, and it wasn't right. It'll never be. That'll never sit right with me, especially having a gay son. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And I don't want to say but when you get angry, you kind of go cutthroat. I don't care who it is in general. You know what I mean? You try to get them where it hurts.
You do. A lot of people say hateful things when they're mad, and sometimes people don't mean to say those hateful things, but they do because they want to try to make them hurt as bad as they're hurting.
Correct. No,
Which is
and I know.
understandable, you know.
I agree with you. I agree with you. That was the only way that I knew how to get to Ben, because I knew that bothered him. And that's why I had said that, because believe me, that's never come out of my mouth like
Oh,
that.
no, not at
Maybe
all.
kidding, yes, but I guess it just depends on the person. And I don't want to hog up your life, Ben. I'm not trying to do that.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
very. Thank you
no.
very
And you know
much.
what, Sis? You have known me for so long. Like, we have known each
Like,
other for so long, so many years.
like, oh, what? I think it's going on close to like almost 20. Seriously.
I think so. Like,
I
around
really
20,
do.
Yeah, 20 years, and you've been there through like my whole transition and all.
Everything. Like I said, I didn't know. I just really thought you were just a lesbian. I really did at that point, because you didn't tell me, and had I known, like, that's why it sucks. I hate it because I don't like it when I.
And I
try to
was
always-
that at first, you know what I mean? But
night, love puppy.
there's been stages where I've gone through depression, and I wasn't happy with being in the right body.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't happy being me. I was
Hey, Kat.
supposed to be born this person, but I was in the wrong body.
Right.
Guys, we're this is this is not what we came on here to originally discuss today. But I am glad. What did you say your name was?
My name, Jay.
Yay.
Okay, very nice to meet you, Jay.
Nice to
Yeah.
meet you too, as well.
Yeah, he's awesome. Awesome.
But and
good night, honey.
And it may not be the topic of this discussion.
Yeah,
but if
we
anybody,
No, I just have some haters in here because I called Beth the F word and the lies and the justifications and whatever. It's just, I'm so over it with these people.
Yeah, right.
if
Like
they
it's long
truly
time
knew
ago.
how you were, sis, I don't think they would be a hater.
No, yeah, right. But yet it's okay for people that are gay to use the F word, just like, with the black people in the community can use the other words. Like it doesn't, it's rules for thee and not for thee. But no, I'm not going to take over. So I'm going to drop, sweetheart.
Yeah,
I'm going to
guys,
give you my
I-
number, hon, because I don't want to be accused of that. That's not what I was trying to do. I was really genuinely trying to be nice and make peace, and it was really nice to have Jay up here.
Jay, don't let these people write you anything nasty about Shannon. She's a great person.
Oh, no,
Get it?
I know she is.
We're
You know what
family.
I
Me and
mean?
Jay are family. She knows.
Okay.
No, she not. No. I believe me. I don't. These people
No,
don't get to me.
I've known Shannon for like over 20 years.
Yeah,
I know that
forever.
Shannon's not that
the best.
person at all. So
Play one of the jams. What's the jam? Let's play a jam. I think we
I
should.
don't know what the jam is. What's the jam?
I'm telling you, Jay is a wonderful. Forget about me. Even if you hate me, Jay is a wonderful, wonderful soul.
and I appreciate that. I
Yes,
appreciate that,
you're
sis.
right, he. But you have to understand, Tree of Life, and even Jay knows that. I only knew Jay this whole time, probably except for like the last 5 years, when you finally came out and said you were actually transgendering. I didn't know that. I only knew you as a female liking other females.
Yeah.
So I can't help that.
And
But here we have another witness.
What do you mean, get it out of respect? I've known her for 20 years. Fuck
It
you.
was-
Wait,
Fuck
it's,
you.
But
it was a
listen, let's
lot
get
of-
another witness on the record here because this would be great because they're watching Shannon.
It was a lot of work, though. Like,
you know,
for
Jay, that
It was a
you know
lot of
that
work
Shannon-
for people that like does not follow my page or anything. If you go through all my duets
Yep.
and everything what Shannon is talking about, you'll see like it was a lot of work to get where I am
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
It's a lot of. It's a trust issue too, and you don't want
It is
to.
a lot.
You don't want to be
of trust.
rejected. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure a lot of that please correct me if I'm wrong, that you, like, even me or someone else, you were probably afraid, well, what if I do tell her this? Well, what is she? I wouldn't. Honey, I have my friend Iris. Yeah, I'll have
I
to
never
post a
had
picture of
that
Iris.
worry in you. It was more with other people because
Cat,
there's so many.
You're not going to be
people-
called any slur, so
You're
would you
cat.
please just stop?
Well, there's a lot of people in this world that likes to judge people for no reason when they don't even know them.
No,
That's
I know.
true. That's very true.
You know what I mean? Like a person can have a nice house or nice jewelry or nice car, and they still get judged for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't think anybody needs to judge anybody for any reason, for that matter. You know, you just accept somebody for who they are is the way I believe. You know?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way on here, or at least with certain people.
Yeah, no, some people just
They
don't.
like to beat you down no matter what, no matter how many times you apologize or, you know, invade your space and go into someone else's live and bother you when you're not even
And
paying them any
people-
mind.
And some people will do that, but you wanna know what, sis? You have to be the tough one and stand up and not let them beat you down and continue going.
That's
Because
hard.
that's going to, trust me, I know. Because everything what I went through for my transition, it's very hard to do that. But you
I
can set
can't
your mind
imagine.
to do that, you know?
Thank you, GMO. She is, I'm sorry. Jay
No,
is
it's
awesome.
okay.
No, I just, it's just,
What songs are you talking about?
I know what songs. And thank you for being kind for Jay. To Jay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
She-
appreciate it. Thank you.
She is really awesome.
from our girls
I
glow.
love and accept everybody for who they are. I don't
too.
judge.
Are you
I
talking
don't talk
about-
about anybody.
Are you talking about Glorilla?
Glorilla.
Is that who they're talking about? Glorilla?
Yes, he is.
Glow. Of
Yes.
course, Glorilla.
Yes, purple.
right?
Yes, purple.
Glorilla.
Stop it,
What
purple.
song do you want by Glorilla? What song do you want by Glorilla?
Yeah, I know. He says yes, but doesn't say
I know
that
this
ghetto
is
304
like,
around. What the hell? Oh my god! Listen. Oh my god! Is people
No,
so
you tell
offended
me
because
a
I said
song. If you
ghetto?
really know Glorilla, you gotta tell me a song. Otherwise, I'm not playing shit. Yes.
Oh. Play Jay's song. Oh my god, that song that I duetted him. Oh, who is singing? Addicted or so? Oh my god,
No, it's by no.
is it Neo?
Next to you?
Can we have a nice break? Wannabe?
Wannabe. Let's see if we can find. Is that a real song by Glorilla?
Who's Gorilla?
I'm not sure. I've never heard of it.
Gorilla. I know the Gorillas. Yeah,
There's a
she
song
says
called
Wannabe.
Gorilla by Bruno Mars.
Wannabe. It's. Are you talking about the one with Megan Thee Stallion in it?
Stallion?
Yeah.
Oh, Megan Stallion.
I do like that name. Purple
Okay,
Rain.
guys, be careful. We got a person up here. Is this person gonna be
It's like-
nice?
oh, I just said I like that name, Purple Rain. Purple Rain, Purple Rain.
That's
Purple Rain,
actually
do
a
you have
really good
something to
song.
Purple. Okay, Purple may
Well, now
not
they're
want.
muted. Just say hi. Who cares? I don't even give a shit who you are.
You don't even know who Glorilla is. You're just making stuff up.
I don't even know who Gorilla is. Is there even such a thing?
But
Yes, it's a rapper.
sis, I saw that you were on, and I wanted to come in for a minute and say hi to you.
You're too funny. I almost went live tonight, but then I saw he was
You
live,
should've gone
and
long
Yeah,
time.
I'm thinking about actually going live probably here in the next day or two.
you should. Oh my god! I
Well,
so would.
Because a lot of people has been asking me to do lives.
You
And
should.
I just really I really haven't had time with me working, but you know, my fiance keeps telling me I should too. So I'm thinking about maybe
I
here in
love
the next
her.
day or two.
We're
going
gonna have a
live.
music break after this.
Let's do it.
But guys, It was so nice to meet you, Jay.
Yes,
and
it was
Shannon.
nice meeting you.
Yeah, I'll
too.
drop, honey.
Absolutely, it was
music
nice
break.
meeting you too, and I hope you have a good night, sis.
You
I
too,
love
honey.
you,
I love you too, my bro. And I
and
will send you my
I'm
number. My new
sure
number.
I'm sure when you post some more TikToks, I'll like it, of course.
Oh, I will. I just posted American Life today.
All right, but you guys have a good night, sis.
You too, honey. I'll be in the chat, honey.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Glad you met him.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Do we want a music break? I feel like you don't even know who fucking Glorilla is, so like I'm not gonna play something like you're making that up. You're just saying I think so. Like you need to fucking tell me an actual song you know, and I'll play it. I'm not just gonna sit there and play a random song. Then give me no. Do you even know that song, or are you just trying to get me shut down? It's a female rap. It's female rap. A lot of people don't like female rap, so I don't want to. I may not. It probably could get me shut down. Do I even play it? I don't know. Play Ya Glow. YMCA. I think YMCA may be better just because I don't have enough room to type. Okay, I'm about to take a poll. Stop. Look, I'm not playing all these songs. You get one song. I'm not playing all these songs. This is like getting crazy. I just want one song. We were gonna take a music break. YMCA. And do we want YMCA? And you guys keep giving me different songs. Who wants what song? Name a song and I'll play it. Pink Pony Club. I'm not playing that song. I don't even like that song. I'm not playing Flowers. None of these are good songs, guys. Come on. And you have one of them that's trolling that doesn't even know the lyrics to a song that she wants to fucking play. That's not the same song you're requesting. That's a whole different song, Miss Rilla. And secondly, no Debbie songs. Exactly. Cause my paper would you can you be serious for like 1 second and give me a real song that you want to be played? Build Me Up a Buttercup? That is not a song. Play Rapture, Blondie, the OG female raptor. I don't even know that person. Like, this guy, maybe we won't have a song break, guys, because you guys are just messing with me now. Shine Down, I don't even know what it's given here. Stop. I already know that song. I'm not like it's an inappropriate song to play on here. Honestly, I can't play that song because it's got sexual remarks in it, and then they're gonna say I'm being sexual on live. Can you believe that? Yeah, no, I'm not playing any sexual songs. If you want a sexual song, go listen to it yourself. It's so funny that all these people are bashing me when I get sexual, but then they're asking for sexual songs. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Glow is our girl. I don't really... Anaconda, that's such an old song. I'm not even listening. You know, Nicki Minaj got canceled. I don't know if you know that. I don't listen to Madonna. I listen to maybe a couple songs by her, and that's it. And I don't even Led Zeppelin. I don't listen to Led Zeppelin. Play some. There's some country songs I like. No, I like some Madonna songs. Tom Petty. I don't even know who Tom Petty is. But yeah. I listen to rap music, but the songs they're asking for I can't play on here because they're really inappropriate. They're inappropriate songs. The Goo Goo Dolls. Guys, there's not gonna be any songs on here. You already know we've talked about that before, Shannon. I don't know if you remember, but I've told you that. Okay, there's just not gonna be a song thing at this point because I'm not even interested in listening to any music. I know MGK. Is that never mind. TG. I know I like that song, but I don't want to play that right now because it's inappropriate. It would be funny. It would be fucking funny. No, I don't want